everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Sophie, and this channel is chronicling my journey of living my best life with multiple chronic health conditions. So far, condo living has not been as I wanted it to be. Not really condo living. My daily routine has not been what I wanted it to be. If you've been here for a while, you know that prior to starting the Farxiga, I was going to the gym regularly, irregularly, so if at least a few times a month, sometimes a couple of times a week, and I was just pretty functional for a period of time. And then I started the Farxiga and I got super fatigued again and didn't go to the gym very much at all for almost a year when I was on it. Came off the Farxiga, energy came back. I ended up moving to the condo because it's one level and I definitely needed that. But because of how my work schedule has been, I haven't really been able to get back to being functional in a way that means going out and doing things. As I said a couple weeks ago, I am working a lot of hours. It's kind of multifold. Part of it is that a lot of my people want me to call them in the evenings, so my day isn't ending until 7 o'clock at night or so. And then, even though I'm salaried and in theory could start later, the requirements of the job also require you to make some calls in the morning. So I really can't flex my schedule around the fact that I'm staying till 7 o'clock at night. It's made it really difficult to do things. Obviously after work, I normally only had one late day per week, and the rest of the days I sort of ended at 5. And now at one point I had 3 days of the week that I was ending at like 6, 7, almost 8 o'clock. So now it's 2 days that my last scheduled call ends at 7 p.m. But still, it's a lot. And with that, I'm not really comfortable going to the gym in the morning because I need to be able to stay awake, function, be able to form a coherent sentence, not have word finding difficulties, all of that until 7 or so p.m. Sometimes I don't sleep well, which isn't abnormal per se, but when I was ending work at 5 p.m. it was different than having to continue on for those extra 2 hours. Ideally, in my brain, the thought was I'd get up with the alarm at 6, I would take my medicine, which includes my diuretic, I would get on the exercise bike for a little bit on the days I do not go to the gym to sort of help get the blood flowing and help the diuretic work more. I would finish the workout, take a shower, do my roughly like 15 to 30 minute morning routine on the computer, and then I would go sit in my chair and read. That has never happened, ever. And then the evenings I never really had a plan for because I never really did stuff in the evenings. I have gone out in the evenings at times here. I've like walked to the library, and stuff like that, but it's when I'm finishing work at like 4 or 5 p.m., not when I'm finishing at 7 p.m. So I definitely want to get to the point where I am able to do those things that I mentioned. I want to walk around the area. I want to try the restaurants that are around. I want to do all these things, but I'm sort of stuck with the thought, if I do my morning routine, am I going to have the energy to get through the day? And then at the end of the work day, since I'm working till late, I definitely do not have the energy to go do anything. So I'm trying to figure out a way to make things happen. I just don't know how to do that at the moment. I may ask my coworkers how they're managing the current sort of work-life balance, because I see a lot of us are staying on until, 6, 7 o'clock at night, just to get ideas of what other people are doing. But that part of condo living has definitely not been as I was hoping it would be. especially since I do, for the most part, not have the fatigue that I was having when I was on the Farxiga. I have met some people that I will call friendly acquaintances. I don't know if we'll go so far as to say friends, but when we see each other, we stop, we talk. They recognize me, I recognize them, type of thing. I am getting kind of involved with like the HOA activities. I'm going to like the budget meetings and stuff like that. I do want to see what other type of committees there are, so maybe I can be involved in more ways, but again, that's all done in the evening. And last night, for example, I finished working at 6:51 or something, and the budget meeting was at 7 p.m. So there's also some timing aspects with that, since I am working late into the evening. I do eventually want to go to like the bingo games that they have once a month. At the budget meeting, they were talking about social activities, and apparently they have like other functions throughout the year, and I want to be able to do that stuff. But that takes a better work-life balance than I currently have. So I'm really going to be working on improving that in the coming months and hoping for the best. But overall, it's definitely been worth it to have moved here. I love the single level. It's made everything so much easier. I am able to use like my table and actually eat at the table. I use the futon mostly for napping. I've been napping on the futon versus my bed. But since I don't have to sort of stay on the second level for the bathroom, I can use stuff. So that's been really nice. It's not like I have furniture that's just there for show that's not being used. I'm actually using it finally. No regrets whatsoever about the move. Eventually, sometime next year, I will actually have a small balcony, maybe like 2 feet of a balcony, and I will love that, because that's one of the things I dislike about this unit is no direct access to the outside. But that will be changing next year when they redo all of the railings and make this room a little bit smaller. But yeah, hopefully I can get this work-life balance thing figured out and get back to more living and less just living to work. But that is definitely the goal. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day whenever it is you are seeing this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.